The headmaster of Tweneboah Kodah SHS in the Ashanti region is currently on interdiction following allegation of sexual misconduct with 3 of his female students. That follows a petition by some teachers of the school to the Kumewu Traditional Council. The teachers had earlier threatened to embark on a sit-down strike in March if immediate actions were not taken against the headmaster, Reverend Francis Bedu Ejari. On the phone is DCE of Setre Kumewu, Samuel Osei Jakum. He received a copy of the petition presented by some teachers of Tweneboah Kodah that led to the interdiction of the headmaster. Mr. MC, thank you very much for your time this afternoon.
Thank you for having me, Gifty.
Let me find out from you quickly what's contained in this petition that was brought to you by the teachers.
First of all, I'm Samuel Osei Jakum. That's my name.
Oh, right. Thank you very much for that correction.
Thank you very much. Yes. Last month, we received a petition from a section of the teachers threatening to go on demonstration. So the Traditional Council, led by Berema Tweneboah Kodah and myself, we met them, the entire staff, and we told them that they should follow the lay down procedure so that their grievances could be heard. So as we received the petition, the side that pertains about the security of the district, we worked towards that we call for dissect meeting, and we decide the BNI to go and then also calmness. However, the GS also have their roots, of which issues of this nature they resolve it. So we quickly received the petition and then we forwarded it to the Regional Education Director. Upon receiving the petition, they set up a committee and, of which they are investigating the matter, as you rightly put out. It was about sexual misconduct and then embezzlement of the school funds, and as well as abuse of office, of which some of the teachers are saying that the headmaster in question doesn't respect them and he talks to them anyhow. So I think these were containing in their petition, and that the GS has taken the appropriate action by interdicting him and then proceed on the investigation.
So we're looking at mismanagement, for example, embezzlement of funds, sexual misconduct there. Do they provide any evidence to back this? Anybody can make this up.
Yeah, I agree with you. So as I said, at our end, the board met. The board of the school, the board of directors, they met. The District Education Oversight Committee set up a special committee to also investigate, and then that of the GS, who also have their own strategy. But I believe that they will receive the outcome of the investigation. But as natural justice demands, let me say that it's not only him. The Beza was also in the picture. So the committee will come out with their report. So let's give the GS the benefit of the doubt as they serve the letter. I think on 13th of April, I received this very letter directing that he's supposed to hand over to the Director of Education in my district.
Do we know where the headmaster is at the moment?
Yesterday, I and the Deputy Regional Minister, we were at Tweneboah Kodah Secondary School, or Senior High School, to ascertain how the exams is being conducted. The District Education Director was in charge. So it means that, and as the letter stated, it takes effect, it's immediate effect. We should hand over to the District Director of Education. So the District Director of Education is in charge.
The ladies involved or the girls involved in this alleged sexual misconduct, have they been identified and have they been, referred to counselors or any engagement with them?
Yes, yes. We needed not to expose them, but they are helping the committee. So I'm aware that they invited them. I'm aware. Yeah.
What's going to happen next?
As you know, the investigation is going on, and that, as I said, as soon as, in fact, they are about even finishing. So as soon as they are done, the report will be sent to the the appropriate process.
So are we looking at a particular timeline here?
Let me say that the committee is meeting, and in no time they will finish, because they visited the school. The BNI is part of the NAP, the representative of the NAP. They are all part of the committee, and let me commend the GS for their proactive. Yeah.
Let me find out from you finally, say, how widespread is the issue of sexual misconduct in schools, for example, in your district?
I think that what we have at hand is what I can talk about. I have never heard of anything of that nature. I have 3 senior high schools, Bankomai Senior High School, that they are senior high school, and nothing of that sort has come to my table. Only this one from Tweneboah Kodah that is under investigation.
I'm just asking because of what has happened in recent times. We've seen quite a number of similar cases. That's why I'm asking. But thank you very much, sir, for your time this afternoon, for coming here on the show. I've been speaking with Samuel Adejakum. He's a DCE for Setre Kumeu. There, speaking to us about the teacher of the Tweneboah Kodah Senior High School, who has been indicted over sexual misconduct with 3 of his students. In a related development, though, in the eastern region, a senior high school teacher has also been arrested for defiling a 15-year-old student. The incident is said to have happened on last Friday in a town called Ayirebi in Oda after school hours. Public Relations Officer of the Ghana Education Service, Cassandra Chumampofo, confirmed the news to us, adding that the JHS 2 student is currently on admission at the Oda Government Hospital. We're following up on that story. We'll bring you any information as and when we can hear from the PRO now.
Last Friday night, and then that the student has been raped. It was alleged. That this war we shall send the message that he sent the daughter to Oda Hospital and found the lady. We called the regional director to get in touch with the district and then the head of the school. And so the head also confirmed to us that, yes, indeed, the lady or the student came to report to him that this is what the teacher had done to him. And so they quickly went to the UAB police station to report. They picked the form, or they gave them a form to go to the clinic or the hospital at UAB. But they were later transferred to Oda Government Hospital. And so that was how come the well-wisher of the gentleman who sent us a text. That was what, unfortunately, the teacher ran away. But as I speak to you, we've gotten information from the regional director that he's been found. He's in the cells now, and I'm sure the people have started their process of getting the case to court or whatever. The criminal aspect have asked them to officially submit a report. They were putting everything.
Very disturbing trend of sexual abuse of students in schools.